Hello, Soul Family. I want to share one of my older visions that I don't think I've ever shared before, and pulling some Kuan Yin cards lately. And the one that I kept pulling over and over and over was Kuan Yin, Empress of the Pearl. And so I kept reading it, and just keep pulling the card, the same one, shuffle the deck, pull it again. And so my roommate says, "What are you missing when you read the description of the card?" And so read it really slow, like really slow. And as I was reading it, I had remembered this vision that I had had many years ago. And it was Kuan Yin. And to set it up, so I'm walking on this red carpet, and there's 3 small stairs, and at the top of these stairs on each side of this red carpet is those very distinct lion statues with their mouth open, and they were gold, but not real shiny bright gold. They were kind of dull gold. And then from there, the red carpet kept going up the stairs and then down, and I don't know how many feet, because it's my vision, was these pillars, and then this really cool, like, I guess temple, kind of ornate, pictures. I couldn't tell what they were. It was too far away. I knew it was an entrance into the temple. It was black, so I couldn't see it. So, and here comes Kuan Yin walking towards me on this red carpet. And she is the most beautiful, picture perfect entity walking. I mean, it was as if she was gliding. I couldn't tell her feet were moving. The stitch in the dress was so gorgeous. And just all the beautiful colors. Her makeup was perfect. Her hair looked like silk on her head. It was just beautiful, black, up in the perfect bun. And she walked, how they walk with their arms out a little bit from them. She was walking like that. And she coming down this red carpet, and behind one of the lions was this enormous clam. I mean, just huge clam, I would say like the size of a couple couches put together. And it was bright gold, super bright gold. And she walks over to it, and it opens, and she pulls out like a soccer ball size pearl. And then she turns, walks back to the red carpet, and starts coming towards me again, which was, now we're getting close. And so in my mind, I go, oh my gosh, I can't take that. Like, that thing's huge. Like, I can only put my lips on it, give it a kiss, I'm like, I can't eat that pearl. And so she gets to the stairs, and as she's leaning forward with this soccer ball pearl, she says to me, "Take this and it will be activated." And I knew she didn't mean right then and there. And so as she's leaning with her hands just coming out towards me, and I'm seeing this come down, by the time that it gets to where my mouth is, it's the size of a marble. And so she rolls her hands, basically rolls them, and I open my mouth, and I put the pearl on my mouth, and I swallowed it. And it's, we can make this bliss up. Okay. I don't want to make shit up. I like making bliss up. And this is really how I perceive it, and I know it to be true for me. And that is that pearl is now being activated. And the time that we're here, the time that, she's guiding me, I'm connecting with her a lot. She's talking to me a lot more. I mean, I know at some point in some of my, sessions or whatever workshops, talking about the very first time that I didn't even know who Kuan Yin was, and I was in Sedona, and I'm at a metaphysical store, and I was walking down the aisle, and I'm 5'4" on a good day, and this statue is probably like 5 feet, 5 feet 1, 2 even. And I walk past it, and I go to turn to say something, and I'm frozen, and I cannot talk. Weirdest feeling in the whole entire world. I didn't feel paralyzed. I just was stopped. And then here comes this, information download in a with an accent, and I'm going, who is this? I don't even know who's talking to me. And then I barely move my eyes over to where the statue is, that is literally about 2 feet away from me, and it's carved wood, and it's just beautiful. And I'm going, is that you? And I'm all, Kuan Yin? I didn't know. I mean, I was new to this, and anyway, I know that we've had a connection in the past, and her giving me the pearl and sharing that. What does the activation of the pearl mean? I think a lot of us are experiencing things where we almost feel like we're in this interim of dimensions. What do I do? I'm almost a state of confusion. And, the dreaming, the astral traveling, remote viewing, all of these things seem to be intertwined and happening almost simultaneously. And I think we're coming to the point of clarity very soon. And not all of us at once, but maybe some, and then more. And so a lot of people, to me, are really waking up to their truth and knowing who they are. And that makes all the difference. So it was so interesting when you have these moments of truth, is to savor them, receive them, and make them yours. When I used to read scripture, and I would read something, or even in, some of these metaphysical books, and it would be like, I don't know about that, I'm like, hey, okay, not at that time, it's not for me. But I might go back to it and read it later, or talk to someone about it and see a different perspective, but it's still not mine. Until it becomes mine, then it's part of my truth. And it may never happen that way. So I just trust, and I know, and that the messages, whatever they may be, however they show up, we don't need to do anything, but I highly encourage you to really trust your gut instincts, messages. Just really try to keep working on being aware, and that means being in the moment. Means your awareness happens more when we're in the moment, from drinking to eating to meditating to talking, whatever your work is, all of that. It really is the practice of being present. So anyway, that's my Kuan Yin story. So wanted to share that with you all, and talk to you later. Oh, bye.